Absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, as Lithuanian, but I think me and most Lithuanians have um, a lot of uh, affection and a lot of trust in the European sort of institutions and the whole European idea. And why I think that is because our history really. We were part of a country and a regime that we didn't want to be part of for a very long time, and sort of this Euro-Atlantic orientation kind of is seen as a counterbalance to, the East, basically, that we were sort of involuntarily part of for 50 years this past century. So um, we kind of see that as a counterbalance, and it's in our constitution. And I think that we kind of don't want to even look at the other side. We want to look towards Europe, and sort of we want to feel part of it. And yeah, that's how I feel about Europe. I I remember um, the very sort of moment in 2004. So I was 9 years old, right? When Lithuania became a member of the European Union, and we kind of it was a celebration. I remember that. Well, I live nearby the place that's called uh, Europe Square, so we have that, and I remember a lot of people sort of just waving these flags. That was, one side was the Lithuanian flag, the other one was European Union's flag, and yeah, I just kind of uh, it's it's not maybe formative, but it's sort of in my sort of head. And I was a child then. It was kind of a very sort of a proud moment, sort of a sense of, turning a new leaf, and that life's going to get just better and better, and yeah, just a sense of happiness, kind of. Well, in sort of our uh, nowadays context, definitely Corona, but that's probably kind of a worldwide problem, not necessarily sort of exclusive to Europe. What is exclusively European that I think I'm worried about is sort of the um, sort of undemocratic tendencies that are now kind of sort of emerging in Europe, the members of the European Union, such as, Hungary and Poland, and Europe is supposed to, like, has one of, oldest democracies, right, in the world, and it's kind of the continent should be at the vanguard of, like, the sort of liberal democracy, and it's not the case. We see that, some countries are, like, slipping the other way, and it's not quite a moment, right? But well, recently, like, Hungary has been called an authoritarian state, right? So, like, that is as a moment was pretty sort of uh, well, not heartbreaking, but just really kind of concerning, because yeah, because Europe is supposed to be, as I said, a sort of a leader in democracy, and some members of the European Union are definitely not. I think that the sort of the agreement to borrow money um, as an organization, right? The sort of common, the joint debt that European Union members sort of agreed on this summer, that has been a huge moment, I think, in recent sort of European history, because it meant that we can sort of overcome um, obstacles in a way, and like it meant sort of more integration and more sort of solidarity among the members of the EU, among Europeans, in face of this terrible, terrible worldwide crisis, pandemic. Personally, I think I got the most out of EU through the Erasmus sort of study exchange scheme that I was lucky to be part of twice. Um, and it was an incredible experience because you not only get to go to another university and sort of experience that sort of educational system, and sort of getting the knowledge that you might not get in your home university, or like your main university, right? But it also sort of allows you to uh, uh, understand the country you're going to a little bit better, maybe learn language, or at least try to, or just start learning a language. Allows you to meet other Europeans who are in the same shoes, so other Erasmus students who are also arriving and also discovering this new place. And yeah, and I think that it kind of builds this solidarity, as well as sort of gives you the wonderful, wonderful memories. I think that sort of the European sort of targets for carbon emissions, sort of European kind of policy towards stopping climate change. We kind of are worried about it, and the European Commission is sort of has this agenda of like zero carbon emissions, and all that. So I think that I don't have a specific goal, perhaps, but I think that 2030, um, until then, so in the next 10 years, we should be able to maybe dedicate um, the same effort that we are sort of dedicating to this cost, to the cost of stopping climate change right now, but maybe even increase our efforts. And yeah, it would be good that it would not only remain on paper, or in this sort of very good initiatives that Europeans have towards this, but also that the results would be visible, and maybe help save the planet, and also encourage other regions of the world to do the same.